Hi folks, hope you're doing well. This video is one I've talked about on many occasions, and here I am again. Well, I heard a song again, Miracle of Love by Eurythmics, and beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But what came to mind straight away was the young people in the world now. What they need is love. They're offering themselves over to anything. Yeah, young women now are sleeping around because they knew that in the past men slept around and they want to be equal. So therefore, they now have many husbands. They are now joined to many men. By the age of 19, a girl could be joined to 10, 20, 30, 40 different men. What they're looking for? Well, some are looking for fun, and they need to be educated that searching for fun is most certainly demonic. That's going to lead you down a very, very dodgy path. A very, very dodgy path. Well, basically, the road to hell has always been looked at as a very, very fun road to walk on. Yeah. You have your fun now, but my God, do you regret it later. So, there's a lot of people who are living their life aiming to get fun, but they don't understand the consequences of that. As I say, in churches nowadays, churches will not be teaching the consequences of that, and that's most demonic. It is. Well, there was a lady, a lovely young woman, in the River Church, who is quite obese. How many people in that church are going to be talking to her about the issues that she has and how to deal with it? How many are going to help her? There's one bloke who is known in church as the fitness bloke or the weightlifter sort of thing. Has he tried to help her? He could. Has he? No. Has anyone else in the church? Well, no, of course not, because, as I said before, they would rather she dies young of heart problems, lung problems, any other problems, in being in a disability scooter by the time she's in the mid-30s, because of obesity. They'd rather that happens than they say something that could be offensive to her about her situation. And they think that that's caring for her. This is how deluded people are in church right now. And so the world, do they need that? No, because they have that already. They have a delusion already. They're deluded into believing that fun is love in some ways, or fun will lead to love. And, so many women are deluded into believing that they're a 10, because they believe they're a 10 and because they want to think positively. So therefore, they should be getting a man who's a 10. And it's like, no, it doesn't work that way. Believing you're something doesn't mean you are. But in our society, you can't really say it to people, can you? Because they get offended. And church and the world are the same in that way. You can't address delusions. I say the Oregon Community Church of God. They've given me that perfect example to talk about, that someone is offended by me, but rather than actually speak to that person about why they're offended and help them to deal with that, they ban me from the church. The world does not need that. It's demonic. What does the world need? The world needs God. Those people that are in need of love, they need God. They're not going to find God in those churches. That's the reality. They're going to find the world. That's the reality. If church deals with things the same as the world, then they are the world. They can dress things up to make it look as if they're of God, but they're not, because you know them by their fruit. And if that's their fruit, that's the same fruit as there is of the world. So, yeah, let's be honest about it. I was watching a video earlier where a young man said, why is it that women and men, they will not tell a fat girl that she's fat? They will not try, as I said, they won't do that. And they won't do that because they want to try and appear to be nice. But is it nice to not help someone to deal with their issues? To ignore their issues? They want to ignore their issues, so you do the same, knowing it's going to kill them. And they're going to die early as a result. And this is not what God wants for their life. But because they want to ignore it, you ignore it as well. And you think that's what being nice is. It isn't. That's not being nice in any way, shape or form. It just isn't. There is nothing at all that's nice about that. It is demonic. There's nothing at all that's loving towards that person. It's loving towards yourself. Because you want people to think you're nice. That's what that is. Yeah? But that's the point. I mean, bringing it up to our time, well, not really our time, but my younger time, people like Stewart, who was a Yorkshire Ripper, or is, I don't know if he's alive or dead now, but his family, his friends, all thought he was a lovely man. Because he was lovely to them. But when he went and took out a hammer and hammered prostitutes over the head, wasn't so lovely to them, was he? That was his real nature. We can all be nice to people. It doesn't mean we're nice. Yeah, people in church, disgusting. That's what I'm saying. I'm disgusted by what I see when I see church. When I see that, yuck. It's demonic. It is. But as I said, the reason is because the enemy come and sowed in tares. If the church has been led by tares, tares are of this world because they're of the enemy, right? So therefore, of course, that's how the church is going to be doing things. But the world does not need that. The young people in the world, they don't need that. They need to see God. They need to see God in us. If they don't see that, then we can't blame them for chasing after fun. Because what's the alternative? Put a gun in your mouth and fire. If you can't have God and you can't have fun, what's the point in life? You can't have love, you can't have God, you can't have fun. What on earth is the point? There are a lot of people out there who are desperate, and we have the answer. So we've got to stop trying to people please, and we've got to understand what our job is while we're here. We're not here to be like the world. They already have that. We're here to shine the light, not just to shine the light on the darkness that is there, but also to shine the light so people know where to come. So people know where God is, so they can come to God. That light leads to Him. Because that's the point. A lot of people have seen that their job as a Christian is to shine a light on the darkness, to shine a light on sin, to reveal sin. No, the light is supposed to reveal God. Your job is not to reveal sin. Your job is to reveal Him. Now, have that put on a bumper sticker. Yeah. Your job is not to reveal sin. Your job is to reveal Him. Yeah. Well, look, as I say, if the Lord is the Lamb of God, it means sin has been covered. Therefore, sin has been dealt with. Your job is not to reveal sin. It's only ever been about revealing Him. So let's start doing that, please. Yeah? Right, you take care. God bless. Be a blessing. Be blessed. Bye-bye.